Hope you're having a great day so far. Today is November 22nd, Sunday, and on this post, I'm going to be talking to you about the overall crypto markets before diving into the charts for Yearn Finance, YFIUSD, and see what has changed since my yesterday's update. I'm going to be sharing with you my now bullish and bearish case scenario, as well as the short-term price prediction on this market according to what I'm seeing on the charts. Before I begin today, if you guys are watching me on YouTube, do subscribe. If you guys are watching me on TradingView, do follow me, as I'll be keeping you updated on the latest crypto setups on my watch list, regardless if it's a good day or a bad day. If you guys do want to support me and don't already have a WeBull brokerage account, you guys can use my referral link down below. They're now giving away 4 free stocks instead of 3 upon a successful sign up and a qualifying deposit, and I will also receive a referral bonus if you guys sign up under me. Please do also read my full disclaimer below. I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I'm purely sharing my own speculations and opinions on this market. I cannot tell you the future, and you should always do your own due diligence before trading or investing in this market, as it is extremely risky and volatile. If you guys have any questions or comments, please do only leave them in the comment section below. I will get to them a lot faster that way. But let me know where you guys are watching from, what symbols you guys are trading, following. I can see if I can share my analysis and opinions on those symbols. Now let's take a look at what the market's doing first. Most importantly, I do like to take a look at Bitcoin dominance. This tells me where the money is trending into or out of. Currently, Bitcoin dominance is below 65%, at about 64.4%, down quite a bit since yesterday. And this breaks down to Bitcoin price action is down comparing to total altcoin market cap. So Bitcoin price action, since it has reached 19K almost yesterday, it had pulled back quite a bit and has dragged quite a bit of the altcoins down with it since last night in about the last 12 to 18 hours. This is why I emphasize not only keeping an eye out on the Bitcoin setup, the altcoin setups, but the Bitcoin setups as well, because any pullbacks in Bitcoin could adversely affect altcoins. Now, I did also mention that Bitcoin dominance had possible bearish divergence on the 6-hour, 12-hour, and daily time frame. If those continue to play out and Bitcoin dominance continues to pull back, this could mean better trading opportunities for altcoins, but we're going to see if that continues to be true. Now let's take a look at Yearn Finance, YFIUSD, and see what exactly has gone on since yesterday. Yesterday I had mentioned that the bullish case scenario was for price action to stay above 25K and take another attempt at 30K, but the most important level of support I was eyeing was 25K. If that level is broken, then the bearish case scenario I mentioned would be playing out, which would be for price action to continue down until the next level of support gives it a bounce, okay? The next level of support that I was talking about yesterday, which is also the exact support that the price action had bounced off of, which is the 4-hour 50 simple moving average, which is the white line right here. It went all the way down to 21K almost, and it did not even look like, the price action was going to get supported by this 4-hour 50 moving average, but it did as the buyers started coming out and buying this up, making it bounce all the way back up to over 27K, and now we are taking a little bit of a pullback, being supported by this 25K range Fibonacci retracement level. Okay, so that is a recap of yesterday. Now let's take a look at what the current situation is. The current situation right now is that price action is above most moving averages from the hourly up, okay, except for the 4-hour 21 simple moving average, which is the blue line right here, currently sitting at about 26.5K. That is the overhead resistance right now, okay? So another thing I also want to note is on the RSI charts on the 4-hour. On the 4-hour time frame, we can see that the last high made on the price action chart created a pretty high RSI reading at about 76. 6-hour as well, 78 almost. 12-hour still pretty high, almost 80. On the daily, 76 is still pretty high. On the 3-day, it looks okay. Now, why did I bring that up? Because that could signal possible bearish divergence on the next attempt at breaking 30K. That is something to be mindful of. Bearish divergence, as we have seen quite a bit, even just in the last week, had signaled pullbacks. This is not absolute, but more often than not, I'll be more cautious if that happens. Now, why do I keep also talking about support and resistance levels? Well, I am a short-term trader for the most part. So, how I decide to actually get into a position would be by looking at the gap between the support and resistance levels. That gap tells me my expected profit for that trade. Okay, if that trade is successful, that would be my profit gap. Okay, so depending on how big that profit gap is, that would determine if I want to be in the position or not. Now, the support level is where I would decide if I want to enter, exit, or re-enter a position. The resistance level would be the level, obviously, I would ideally like to sell my position if it is going in the right direction. Obviously, it's not always going to go in the right direction, so constant evaluation is needed. Okay, so, and I also don't really like putting my stop orders right at the resistance level because that's probably where other sellers are going to have it at. I like to have it slightly below it, so I'm not competing with all the other sell orders. You guys let me know what you do. That is just my perspective. Now, let's take a look at the bullish and bearish case scenario after evaluating the current situation. The bullish case scenario here would still be the same as yesterday. Bullish case scenario, we have to stay above 25K, but that's just my perspective because I like to profit more when I'm winning, and when I'm losing, and when I'm wrong, I like to lose less money, okay? So I have a very low risk tolerance. So if this 25K level breaks, that would set off an alarm in my head. Also, it also depends on where I'm in the position as well, but I like the 25K level. The bullish case scenario would be for us to stay above this 25K level, make an attempt to actually break 30K, but mind the bearish divergence. This is still the next level of major resistance I'm looking for. We could be here for maybe another attempt or two on these higher time frames, so maybe within the next day or two. That's my prediction. Now, let's take a look at the bearish case scenario. Like I said, I have a pretty low risk tolerance. So 25K level is my major emphasis of support. If that breaks, there are still quite a bit of moving averages below us, but I'm not sure if I want to ride the price action down to these moving averages. But everyone is different with their own strategies. You guys let me know what you think. Now, this concludes my update on Yearn Finance, YFIUSD today. Let me know if you guys found it helpful. Give me a thumbs up if you guys did. Let me know agreements, disagreements, feedback. I would love to hear them. I hope you guys manage your risk carefully. If you guys want to check out any more of my most recently uploaded videos on YouTube, you guys can check out my links above here on YouTube. I'll see you next time.